When it comes to women, one thing you must know as a guy is that it all starts here. For you to be able to get into a woman's body, you must first be able to get into her mind. So this video is designed to tell you guys and reveal to you guys those things that women will never say, but these things turn them on. So watch this video to the end to find out these things. The very first thing that turn women on, which they will never say, is they want you to ignore them and be completely busy. You know, that initial period that you got a girl's number, you always feel this need to always call her, to always text her, and to always know how she's doing or her whereabouts. Never do that. One of the things that turn women on, which as a woman, she will never tell you, is that she doesn't want you to always be in her space. She doesn't want you to always be around her. She doesn't want you to always text her. She doesn't want you to always call her. She wants to know that you are busy, that you are chasing your purpose, that you are busy with your life, because women find these things attractive. When a woman has to be the one begging for your attention, begging for your time, she tends to value it more, and she tends to respect you more, and she tends to find you more attractive. So one of the worst things you can do to a girl you like, if you really like this girl, one of the worst things you can do to her is calling her always, texting her always. No, never make that mistake. A woman always wants to know that she's with a guy who is busy chasing his purpose, chasing his life ambitions, chasing his goals. So if you're always in a woman's space, she'll never get turned on by you. Even if she likes you and finds you attractive, at some point, she'll start getting irritated by you because you're always in her space. But if you're always in your own space, doing your own stuff, and making her to miss you, making her to start thinking about you, because when you're not with her, she'll always be thinking about you. All those things build attraction, and those things turn her on. And whenever she sees you, whenever she finally sees you or hears from you, she tends to value those moments more. Unlike when you're always chasing a woman. The more you chase a woman, the more she runs away from you. The next thing that turn women on, which she'll never say, is women don't want you to always solve their problems. One of the biggest problems with most guys is that you always want to solve the problems of your woman. For example, your woman had a bad day at work, and she came back and she was ranting, or she's ranting to you, and you're telling her, do it this way, don't do it that way. If you go back to your work, if you go back to work tomorrow, do it this way and not that way, so that your boss will not shout at you. No, most times women don't even want to solve their problem. They want you to just listen. If you want to make your woman really happy when she's telling you her problems, just listen. Don't talk, just listen. Most times what women want is for you to listen to them as they rant, as they complain, as they pour their hearts out to you, and then you hug them and tell them, babe, everything's going to be fine. Not you bringing up solutions. No. Most times women they know what they should do, but they just want you to listen to them. They want you to hear them out. They want someone they can talk to and pour and rant all they want to, not somebody who starts looking for ways to solve their problem. The more you solve a woman's problem, the more she feels, okay, there's no need for me to even be telling this guy my problems, because if I tell him now, instead of him to listen to me, he'll start looking for ways to solve my problems, which is what I don't even want. And once you've given that woman that impression that you always want to solve her problems, she will go back, she will give you distance when it comes to telling you her problems, because all she wants is someone to hear her out. And once a woman starts, distancing herself from you, or stops telling you her problems, or stops ranting to you, of course she'll start losing attraction for you. But a situation whereby whenever she's stressed up, she comes to you, rants, and you listen to her, all those things make her find you more attractive, and all those things turn her on. The next thing that turn women on, which they'll never say, is when you always try to know more about them. If you go out on a date with a woman and you start talking about yourself, like on a first date, and first dates are usually for knowing each other. On the first date, you started singing your own praises, how you worked here, how you have this company, how you have this business, how you have these workers, how you have this, how you have that, and you don't try to know more about that woman. She will not find you attractive. She will not be turned on by you. If you really want a woman to like you on the first date, one of the first and major things you should do is focus on her. Try to know more about her. Now, there are two reasons why you should do this. Number one is this will allow you to know if she's the type of woman you want, because the more you ask questions and make her to open up to you and talk more about herself, the more you vet her. Okay, she's good for me or she's not good for me, and of course she'll find you more attractive because she'll be like, wow, this guy is interested in me. That means this guy must be a caring guy. That means this guy must be a guy who who really like his woman and always want to be there for his woman, because you show that you care, you show that you are interested in her, and that will make her to find you more attractive. And of course, she will be easily turned on by you. The next thing that turn women on, which they will never say, is your woman or that woman you are dating. Even that woman you are married to, she wants to know that other women want you. If a woman knows that other women want you, she will like you more. She will find you more attractive, and she will be easily turned on by you. Do you know why? Women always want what other women want. Because if a woman is with a guy who other women don't want, she feel that she's with a guy other women don't want. And that will make her to always be sad. That will make her feel like a loser. A woman always wants to be with a man who, if she goes out with, other women will be looking at that man and be like, I want this guy. That will make her feel better about herself. And that will make her find him more attractive. Because now she knows that, okay, I have to compete for this man. I have to make sure that I behave myself. And I have to make sure that I remain and fight for my place in his life. Because other women want him. And if I don't, work hard to keep him, other women will collect him from me. So that is one of the things that turn women on. Always make sure that you have other women who want you. That is why as a man, you have to keep working on yourself. You have to keep building yourself. You have to keep increasing your value, because those are the only things that will make women to want you. And that will make your girl to always be at her best behavior, because she knows that if I mess up, this guy will instantly replace me. And that will make her to find you more attractive. And that will make her to always be a good girl. And that will make her to always try her best to impress and please you, because she doesn't want to lose her place in your life. The next thing that turns on women, which they'll never tell you, is when you reject their friendship after they must have turned you down. So you told this girl to be your girlfriend and she told you, no, I can't date you. And then she now tells you, but we can be friends, And you tell her, no, that's not what I want from you. If you can't be in a relationship, then of course we can't be friends. When you reject women's offer of friendship, because majority of women do this, they will reject you, they'll turn your offer of relationship to them, they'll turn it down, but they'll try to keep you in the friend zone. Once you turn them down, when they tell you, well, you can be friends, most guys will agree, yeah, we can be friends. They will agree because they'll feel that, okay, from friendship, I can, get my way into her and start dating her. But most times it doesn't work that way, because most of these women, they know what they're doing. They simply want to keep you in the friend zone and be extracting money and attention from you, while you are there thinking that, okay, one day you'll be able to date her or sleep with her. Most women will not allow you to do this with them. They'll simply suck you dry and take advantage of you while you are in the friend zone. So if a girl tells you you can't be boyfriends and girlfriends, but we can be friends, and you tell her, no, that's not what I want. If we can't be in a relationship, then of course we can't be in a friendship. For me to be in a friendship with you, first of all, we have to be in a relationship. And you tell her, proper plain, that will make that girl instantly attracted to you. And most times, if not all the times, they will always respect you and they will always be turned on by you. And sometimes they will even try to get into a relationship with you because you've shown them that you're a very masculine guy. You're a guy who knows what he wants and who tries to get whatever he wants. And all these things turn women on. So that's basically it on today's video. Thanks for watching and see you guys in the next video. Peace.